Peace, HHDG. We are on another episode of HHDG Media, the podcast. And as always, shout out to our company, HHDG Media Inc., that makes this possible. And that is our 5 members, owners, family, Rock Vader KB, T. Smith, Skelly Top, the mayor, and myself, Wiki. As always, you can watch this through our YouTube channel, as well as our Facebook group, HHDG, which stands for Hip Hop Discussion Group. Always got to check out the website, hhdgmedia.com, as you can see on the bottom banner. Sorry. There you can check out upcoming events, our latest merch, previous written interviews, and also some dope music that's out there. For tonight, we have a returning guest who has been very consistent with his music, always comes with the ill pen game, and even in the past few years, dropping joints like Broiler, the Black Madonna piece, Blaxploitation, Live with him, Live with him, Live without him, and then this year, just a few months ago, dropped Lost at Sea. And then coming up very soon, he's got Authentic Earth 001 dropping. And I'll let him tell you what date that's going to drop once we speak with him. But he always comes with a certain tenacity and energy on his tracks. Even with this whole crew, which y'all should know about, called the Pentagon. And y'all definitely, if you haven't tapped into this right here, you need to. Got a whole big community of ill talent, producers, MCs, doing work behind the lens. They got the whole package. And our lyricist for tonight is definitely a big contributor to the whole crew. I gotta say, although, with all that being said, my man is always, his pen game will have you put stuff on reverse. And I always enjoy that, because if you can't catch everything the first time, there's nothing wrong with that. That just shows you how ill that person is. And our guest for tonight is one of those people. So, returning once again, repping Paterson, New Jersey, I'd like to introduce Patty Honcho.
What's going on? What's going on, brother Ian?
Peace. How you doing?
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. I'm maintaining.
Can't call it, bro. Absolutely. Hey, yo, let them know, bro. You outside, man. Built like Ronnie Coleman. Tell him to stop playing with you, Ian. Ian outside, bro. I tried to tell him. Let them young bulls play with you. Listen. Nah, but what's good, bro? Thank you for having me, man.
Doing good. Absolutely,
HHDG, man. Yeah. I love being on this joint, bro. Mad respect.
Appreciate it. Definitely. Before we even go in, let's just let the people know. If you want to know a little deep dive more about Patty Honcho, you can go check out the previous interviews. But for tonight, we want to stick more with the current events going on with the new album, as well as Lost at Sea, and what's going on with Pentagon as well.
Yeah, for sure. We definitely gonna stick with the new shit. Y'all already know we got something ill dropping, and I'm excited to talk about it. What's going on? Yeah,
absolutely. Yep. And I see you got the fam joining in. Shout out Black Chidorty. Peace.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah, Black in here. What's going on? My brother Black.
Definitely.
Ernie. What's
Ernie
good,
Matt?
Ernie?
What up? Peace. I see Greenery Beats up in there too.
Hey, Green in here. My brother Green, of course. What's going on, Green?
Big shout out to him. And that Broiler album that he did with you, definitely one that early on, I wasn't too familiar at that time, but I think because what was there was another project that came out around that time that you did, or maybe it was with
Before
somebody.
that, I had dropped Cherish the Hunger before that, and Green
That's what
got
it
like
was. Yeah.
7 beats up there.
Yep.
Hmm. Yeah, he got a bunch of shit up there too.
Yep. Indeed,
Hmm.
indeed. Shout out .com Intelligence up in there too, tuning in. Big respect.
.com word respect. Yeah, .com tough. Hell yeah, .com intelligence.
Now let's talk about Lost at Sea first. You got
Okay.
Skip the Kid, who's always, I think that he's one of those unsung heroes who I see is very persistent with dropping his own projects, but I always see him sprinkling a little something here and there on other people's projects. So he definitely did his thing on Babylon.
Bro, the Lost at Sea joint, it came together because I ain't really dropped nothing all year, and I've really just been making hella songs. I got a lot of shit in the tuck. And then I'm like, man, let me throw something out for the people. Like, that's really for them. Even this next album that's about to come out, like, it's really for them. That's why it's short. Like, it's why it's 7 tracks. Like, it's for the people that want to hear some music from me. That's why I'm putting it out. And Lost at Sea was just a collection of records that I had that probably should have made some old albums that I dropped before. For some reason, I ain't put it up there. And I'm like, these joints still hard. You know what I mean? Like, I mixed it myself. And I just threw it out there. A lot of people they fuck with it. It did decent on Bandcamp, the Lost at Sea joint. I think I put it up there for like $8 or something like that, something cheap. So people was going up there buying it.
Dope, dope.
Hell yeah! It was like I thought of Lost tapes. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And, yeah, nah shit. Yeah, yeah.
Now, where'd you get that artwork from?
The Lost at Sea joint.
Yeah, yeah.
I low key don't even want to tell. I don't want
Oh,
to
okay.
tell.
All right. Yeah,
Yeah,
keep it that
it's
way.
not. It ain't AI and no crazy shit like that. It's not. It's a
Uh-huh.
real artist, but it's a low. I'm staying low with it though.
All right.
That's yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna do it. Because I'm gonna do a lot of those, and it's gonna be from the same artist and shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dope,
yeah.
dope. All right, you can keep that one under wraps. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That shit fire. It's fire, bro. Yeah, I love that shit. This is it's accessible information. Like, this is a known artist. You know what I mean? I took the joint and yeah, flipped this. You know what I mean? But yeah, yeah. Somebody will figure it out.
Now we got to talk about the fact that you, Patty, produced the last track on there. Kindness, not weakness.
Yeah, yeah. I did do that. I bought Koala one day and decided to start messing with Koala. And ended up finding a loop, you know what I mean, made something ill real quick. I've been making beats a little bit lately, trying to get better.
Dope.
But I like that one. That's probably like one of the better beats that I made. And it was like an energy thing. I made the song right after I made the beat,
Mhm.
so I feel like that's how it came together. Like, so that's how I made the Lost at Sea, because it was just an energy thing. Everything came together at once and shit.
He was in the zone, so you had to lay something down.
Yeah,
I got you.
right, right. I was in that zone. Jordan in the fourth.
And and it's actually one of my favorite joints off the project, and it's ill how you give a vibe that the older heads would definitely resonate with, but when you listen to the lyrics, it's I feel like this is the new Patty speaking,
Mm.
and if people follow you on X, they know they see your maturity and some of your posts. They can tell.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I'm definitely getting. I feel like I'm getting better, and it's coming with the maturity and just like gaining more knowledge on regular things, like just life shit, living more. Um, and reps too. Like at this point in my rap career, bro, like I've done rap for 18 years now in my life. Like I'm at the point where I done did so many reps. Like I don't feel like I could do anything in rap. I know I can. Like
Mhm.
anything rap related, like I can do it. Like I'm not even, I'm not even stunting or like trying to fucking boast and shit. It comes with reps. I'm only saying this because, like, you know, for the niggas that's listening, and if it's a younger crowd that's listening and they hear some shit, or if even somebody that's older than me that just started rapping, like it's going to take reps and everything that you do, bro. Like
Yep.
I wasn't this nice the day I started. Like I had to do reps and shit to get how I am right now. Like so, yeah, for sure. Like it's coming with the maturity, and then the Twitter post, yeah, like that shit. I feel like I got better content now to talk about because
Mhm.
like when I was say like when I was single and shit, I was up there trolling, like doing mad like flirty shit, saying mad like goofy, like you know what I mean, like sexual flirty shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And now like I'm not even in that same mind frame. Like I'm in a whole different wave. So
Yep.
I'm just tweeting about different shit, like more musical type of tweets, like music related tweets and shit about like very nuanced things that like people relate to. They just don't know how to like say it and shit. You know what I mean? Like so that's what I'm on now. Like tweeting like mad, like real nuanced situations and things that people really know about. You know? Yeah.
Yep. And you know, I think that's a great segue to talk about the J4K produced track "Crack."
Okay. Yeah. That shit hard. Uh Jack, yo, man, Jack is amazing, bro. Like, I wonder what he doing, man. I haven't talked to him in a minute. But Jack, one of the nicest producers I heard. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like in this whole scene, he one of the best ones. So he sent me a couple of joints one day. Um I recorded like 4 or 5, and I think only like 2 made the Black Madonna piece. And then the other 2 they didn't make it. So that was one of them. And that one almost made it, but the Black Madonna piece was like 15 records, yo. So it was like hard to pick. Like, I ain't want it to be too long. But yeah, Jack is nice. He sent me a bunch of records. I laid them down, and that was an unreleased joint that I felt like it had to get out.
Dope, dope.
Yeah,
Black Black Jordy saying, I taught him how to produce.
that's crazy. I could believe it, but Jack not gonna like that if he hear it. He gonna say some crazy shit with his Irish accent. I ain't gonna do it. They gonna clip that up.
No,
But
I'm sorry. He's not talking about Jack. He's talking about you.
oh, he taught me how to
Yeah,
produce.
yeah.
Oh, this nigga crazy.
Sorry.
Get the fuck out of here. This nigga crazy. I'm trash. So you ain't do much if you taught me how to produce, nigga.
So that Lost the Sea dropped in June on the 24th. So
Oh
the new
yeah, I put that shit out on my birthday. Oh, that was another thing. Yeah, I felt like I had to get something out on my birthday. So that's
album,
really why I dropped it, to keep it 100, because I like to drop on my birthday.
got jokes for you, man. He said, "Ask Patty why he cut his beard.
He like Fat Martin
He look
Lawrence.
like Fat Martin Lawrence."
That's fucking hilarious.
So let's talk about the build up to the new album, Authentic Earth 001. Because I know, the whole Pentagon has had, some production by now by Skell.
Yep. Yep. With this shit, bro, it was supposed to be longer because I've been working on this for a minute, but life be life and shit. And I
Hmm.
ain't dropped since last year. Like the Black Madonna piece came out like last June or some shit. So I just been chilling. And I'm starting to notice that like for the people that like my drops, I'm more of a like fourth quarter kind of scorer, bro. Like when the fourth quarter hit, I think that's when I'm ready to, just put shit out. Like I'm like that. Like I got another album coming out after the one that's about to come out, like both in the fourth quarter. So I'm starting to realize that about my process and shit. So y'all just gonna have to bear with me, and expect some shit like every September. Um, but yeah, Scale sent me a bunch of joints too. After hearing speaking of Black, like this nigga, like after hearing Black album with Scale, after hearing like Scale come up on the spaces and just hearing Scale around, Scale got me on his compilation album. Like me and Scale, we connected, you know what I mean? We worked a bunch of times and I felt like it was time for us to get an album in. He delivered. He one of the best too. Like he one of the best I heard. He does shit different than a lot of producers. He's not really like everybody. So that's dope about him. He different. And then yeah, it ended up coming together how it came together for real. Yeah.
That's ill. What I noticed about Skills is production is he definitely has a wide range of not just sound but how he presents it, because sometimes it almost feels like he's using live instrumentation, and then other times I get that, you know that old sci-fi vibe to some of his production.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely get what you mean with the sci-fi joint. Like that's why I named it that. Like originally I was gonna make it conceptual with the name, but then I was like, nah, I could still name it Authentic Earth 001, and just put like a mashup of songs in there together. Like it don't really gotta be conceptual. Cause I ain't wanted to get corny with the earth shit, you know what I mean? So I just put a good amalgamation of songs together. And I'm gonna keep dropping those. So Earth 2 gonna come and shit like that. So yeah.
And speaking of new releases, I just remembered, didn't Zilly 900 new project drop today, uh volume 2, the villain arc?
All right. Oh, it came out today?
I think so.
I'm
I
not
have to check again.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know he just dropped with Anthony Cannon.
Hmm.
He just dropped the joint with Anthony Cannon, A to Z. I haven't even heard it. I still gotta listen to that joint, but from the little bit that I did hear, it's fire. That shit fire. Shout out to my nigga Zilly.
With, you said Earth 001, and you gotta tell me your breakdown of that, because every time I see something like that, my first thing is to think of comic book universes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of where I was gonna go with it. Um, I feel like eventually I'm gonna get conceptual with it. Like right now, it's just some ill shit that I thought of, and I'm just putting it together like as it goes. Like I've been treating shit more like everything is just art. Like I'm just putting it together as it go and shit. And eventually, some of them gonna be conceptual, some of them just gonna be songs that's fire, that sound good together. Like it's just however niggas feel. It's really like my world. That's basically what it mean. Like it's my world, yo. Like this the shit that be in my head. It's just on wax.
And people are not going to see it yet, but since we are talking about it, I want you to present when it officially is going to drop.
Yeah, for sure. The 29th, August 29th. It'll be out at midnight, you know. It's gonna come out on Bandcamp, all DSPs, Patty underscore Honcho on Twitter, Patty Honcho on Insta. You'll be able to, catch me. We everywhere. All DSPs. I appreciate it. Yeah.
There it is. There it is. Black Joy is active in the comments section. He said, I'm wondering if Authentic Earth concept came from DC.
Like DC Universe shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's sort of like that. Yeah, like it came from all of that. DC Universe, the Marvel shit, the Incredible, Invincible. Just you know what I mean? Just all of that shit. All that shit. It's like my own shit though.
And what about the artwork?
Oh, that was Scale's girl.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, incredibly talented. She did the artwork for his compilation album too. That's Not My Skeleton. But she's real dope. She's everything that I've seen about her so far is top tier. So shout out to her.
Yeah, I got to bring that up when I get the chance. Let everybody see that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It looks great, man.
Because it in a way, it's like a sorcerer, you know, almost foreseeing in like a globe, but it's also the earth. So, I don't want to talk too much about it until I'm able to get it and show it to the people.
Right. Yeah. And I didn't even tell her like specifically, you know what I mean? It was more so like this is what it's called. And she just cooked up some ill shit. Like it was like, yeah, that's fire. Fuck it. You know what I mean? This shit is amazing.
Dope.
Oh yeah.
So when Scale gave you the pack, did you go and create for everything that he sent to you?
Nah, not every record. There are some songs that like it's a verse that I got. It's a song with an open that I had sent to a couple of people, and they either never sent the verse back or they just took too long with the shit, and I just was
Mhm.
like, fuck it, I scrapped the song. Like, but it's a couple of joints that I got still off of some Scale joints. It's not gonna be the last Scale project. Like me and Scale gonna keep working, so yeah, we'll probably use that shit for something else.
Nice, nice. And for those that are not familiar, Scale is from Sydney, Australia.
Yeah, yo, good, my Australian brother. We connected all over the world. I mean, this shit crazy now. I never would have thought.
Is Black Majority dropping facts over here? He said Skill's girl is actually Happy's sister.
No, this nigga, don't believe that shit. Don't believe that shit, man.
He over there messing with me right now.
Yeah, he damn sure is.
When you created the new album Authentic Earth 001, you know, my vibe from it and I definitely mentioned it with the production. I definitely get the sci-fi feel to it, and I also get there's a I forgot what track it was. I think it was Jolnir.
Oh, moon year. Yeah,
Was it
the Thor's hammer.
Thor's Hammer? That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, that shit hard. So that's this nigga Black, bro. How is he connected to this whole album? That's a song that Black actually gave me, bro. Uh, it's a track for I don't know, nigga. He don't probably don't he don't rap and shit no more. So, but it was a track for this for one of the Black homies and shit, and he didn't want the track no more. But I've already put a verse on the beat,
Hmm.
and Black told me that the nigga not gonna put the verse on the record no more. And I was like, "Word, let me keep this, yo. Fuck it. Like I'm about to put this on me and Scale joint. Like I
Yeah,
already
yeah,
got a verse on it." So like the Thor's hammer and like that shit, like that they told me to rap about that. You know what I mean? Like they sent me the beat and was like, "Yo, this is what the song is about." And that song ended up being on my album and I was supposed to be featured on that song, but it ended up being my song.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. It ended up being my song now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell us about the features on there.
Oh yeah, Know It All. That It's a Live song is fire, yo. That shit. Know It All on the album. The features on Moonier, Morning Run, and Matt Drago's. I had them verses for mad long, yo. I had to put them out. Like I hate when people hold my verses for so long, and I
Mhm.
did that shit to them. So like I had to get the verses out and shit. They killed it too, of course.
Yeah, definitely an ill track that I've been enjoying. And big shout out to you. Letting me hear the album early.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, of course. I wanted you to have that insight. Shout out to Morning Run too, bro. I ain't want to just man. Shout out to my nigga NJ. It was good seeing him when we was on tour.
Now, speaking of the tour, I think you know, even though I didn't get to witness it, I've been following y'all for long enough to know that this is major, and the success has definitely been shown throughout social media. Um, tell us how it's been to just go through that creative process. I mean, Know It All, big up to Know It All. I mean, he's doing a lot, and to create that tour and be able to have more people gravitate to it the way it has, that's a big thing for independent artists.
Yeah, absolutely. Know It All and Happy, bro. They put that shit together. They ill. Um, Shout out to the Twitter sphere and Instagram and like just us being amongst that because like I'm sure like a bunch of the connections came from that. I always say like I'm a big part of the Pentagon. Of course, I'm super connected, but like I don't do none of the booking and none of that shit. Like
Mhm.
I just pull up and rap. So like thank God for that. You know what I mean? Like I do help when they need me to and shit. Of course, like I'll look. I'll even go out of my way because I know they won't like ask me for help because
Mhm.
like they got it. They feel like they got it and shit. But if I could help, then I mean I'll whatever put my 2 cents in. I'll look for a fucking Airbnb and shit real quick or whatever. Like see, you
Right,
know what I
right.
mean? I'll look for some. I'll help where I can, but they do all of the heavy lifting, the dirty work and shit. We pull up and rap. We nice as hell. We earned our spots and shit. But like, shout out to them for going out their way to do that shit. And we ended up touring off of that, finding spots and building a fan base all throughout the East Coast, even bigger one. And we got more tours coming up, man. definitely. We trying to do some shit next year too.
Dope, dope. And one of the best things that y'all did was you documented it. You know, I say this a lot because I've been finding a lot of older footage every once in a while on YouTube from, stuff from the 80s and 90s that I never saw before. So it's always great to keep this culture documented in more than one ways than just, whatever people post on social media, because if these platforms are gone, what else do we have? So I appreciate that y'all put that effort in, because I know documenting and doing the editing and everything like that is not an easy process.
Yeah, yeah. And we gonna up the ante on that too though. It ain't easy, but it has to be done. It's necessary. So we about to turn up with the documentation and like just being more personable with the people. Well, I'll speak for myself. You know what I mean? Like, because shout out to my Pentagon members, but I know everybody don't want to do that shit. So for the ones that me, myself, and the ones that want to do it, that's what we setting up. We ramping up on the documentation and showing our face more and shit,
Mm-hmm.
and everything just being more professional. You know what I mean? Shit just looking better and just shit more clean. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we underground and shit. It's gritty down here, but like shit, niggas is fly down here too. You know what I mean? Like
I agree.
we
Yep.
fly, we clean down here. Like it ain't all gritty. Like, yeah, we gritty, but we can still get clean. So we gotta show that clean side of us and the professionalism. It's ramping up. And, as y'all can see, you know what I mean? Y'all can see it. So yeah, it's only gonna elevate even more.
Definitely, definitely. And
Mm-hmm.
you know, big respect on being able to do that, because I know people like to use social media for too much negative means. So complaining and doing all this, why I didn't get put on, stuff like that. Y'all keep it positive, not just through the music, but how y'all interact. Y'all got the live space going on and whatnot too, and y'all just keep it positive and keep it a tight knit crew, and it's to be respected.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I appreciate people noticing. Like it's real. Like we move off positivity, man. We be on some chill shit. We upstanding individuals, bro. Niggas is not out here on no foul shit. You know what I mean? We love music. We love networking. You know what I mean? We love, that's all we love. We love hip hop, bro. Like it's no hate. It's no hate in the equation.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? So like it is what it is. We chilling, bro. Like I'm glad niggas noticing that. It's just we on some chill shit. For real. Like
Indeed,
niggas is
indeed.
yeah.
Shout out to Know It All, just joined in. Peace,
Oh, my
peace.
nigga know it all. What's good, bro? Hell yeah. Niggas was just talking about you.
I see you also rocking the Pentagon merch right there, the T-shirt.
Yeah, go cop that, man. I think it's on MayweatherTheory.com. It's on Happy website, MayweatherTheory.com. So yeah, go cop that, man. It's a great website name too.
Yep,
MayweatherTheory.com. Hard to forget. Go get that.
definitely, definitely. I mean, Happy's another one. He's constantly out there putting out work. Didn't the No, it didn't drop yet, but Sanchez and Dominguez dropping
Yeah,
next month. But
yeah. Happy and earn.
yep,
Happy and earn dinero, man. That's gonna be good. With the Bebop and Rock Steady
yep, yep.
cover. Shout out that shit fire. Um that's coming out soon though. I, don't, the date is slipping my head, it's slipping my mind, but
I
it's
think
coming
it's
out soon
I
though.
think it's like the 8th or the 9th. I think it's pretty sure
You're
it might be
right.
September 9th.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Happy and Earn. Those my brothers too, man. Hell yeah.
Dope, dope. And as Patty was saying, I put the link up for the Pentagon T-shirt. Y'all definitely go out and support that.
Yup. Appreciate y'all. Hell yeah.
Now we know we're gonna go back to the album Authentic Earth 001. We know you for always approaching concepts and tracks with a certain type of ferocious high energy. Um, how was it when you heard Skell's beats for what he sent you and what you wanted to lay down for this album?
Yeah, my first reaction to the joints were they just were clean beats. Um, my favorite beat up there is Boardwalk Empire, which ended up becoming my favorite song. It's the third track on the album and shit. And you heard the record.
Mhm.
Like that shit is everything that it needs to be with that type of beat. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like with that type of beat with that bounce, I felt like the way I attacked it is textbook. You know what I mean? Uh that's easily, in my opinion, that's the best record on the song on the album. That song is by far one of my more like I want to say like perfected flows type shit. Like the flow up there is, I like perfected it on that
Hmm.
beat. Like the way how it just sounds on the beat, it sounds like it was just made, it was a match made in heaven type shit. So like and that happened a lot. So I say that to say that happened a lot with the Skell records. Like even with the intro and shit and how the beat dropped, and the beat switched up on the intro. Um, it was just like a lot of shit. Just it just worked. You know, every beat that he sent me, it just worked. So yeah, it was
Yeah,
easy to make those records.
yeah. I like how you're right about the intro. How the intro is, and then when you come in, it's like a big introduction, and that vibe and the way Skell produced it, it has that feel of a superhero coming in unexpected and just obliterating everything.
Yeah,
And that's lyrically what you did coming through.
I appreciate that. Hell yeah, that's literally the vibe that I was given. Like it gave me like Homelander, like superhero, but even a super villain.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? Like just the super being. Like that beat gave me that shit. So I was like, yeah, that it was perfected beautifully. Just the crafted perfectly. You know what I mean? You know, it's Scale is one of them ones, bro. Like it's big respect for Scale. Like a lot of people need to tap in with him. Pay that man.
And then following that track, he dropped the interlude, Anatomy Art.
Oh yeah, yeah, that shit hard. Um, I heard it and I told him, I said, bro, I want to just put this on the album just like this. Like I don't want no rapping up there. Like I just want it to be a, you know. And he was like, yeah. So I just felt like it was a nice little interlude and shit.
Hmm.
I had that idea when the album was supposed to be longer though, but like I still kept it up there even with it being 7 songs because I felt like it just fit, you know.
And I believe, let me see, the next track after that featured Know It All on It's Alive.
Yeah, man, know it all, bro. Like this nigga, he killed that shit. He killed that. These are old verses. Like I said, I held that verse for a minute. And like I said before, I hate when people do that shit for me. And I did that shit to these niggas. But know it all, he killed the It's Alive verse. That's one of my best favorite beats on the album. I mean, that's definitely one of the best scale beats I heard. It's a great record. Um, the way that came apart, he came like it was I was playing on scale shit, like skeleton, you know what I mean? Fucking like Frankenstein type shit.
Mm.
Yeah, it was sort of spooky when I heard the sample. And yeah, It's Alive is in the sample too, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, that sample was dope the way he laid that out on there.
Yeah, feel like I'm alive. That's a good one.
And did you throw some horror references in there, like horror movie references?
I probably did. I probably did. I don't. I can't remember.
And I think the next track after that was the one we already spoke about,
Yeah.
Jonir. Um, what was next? Oh, Puka Nakua. Now this one right here, the way Skill laid out the production, reminded me of an '80s type of superhero cartoon.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I can see that. It's definitely more old school vibes
Mm.
as far as like the superhero theme music. It do have like that feel with the whatever sample he chose with that. Like, yeah, I know what you mean. Um, that shit right there, I was freestyling at first. I was
Or
that's yeah, I was freestyling. Yeah, that's real solid. We don't fuck with stupid rumors. I was freestyling and shit, and then I knew I wanted to rhyme with Puka Nakua, like so. That's what I was setting it up for, and I ended up coming up with that. And I was like, no, this shit hard. And it almost didn't make the album though, because you know how weird it sounds. Like it's kind of like this shit different, but I like it. It's one of those, and I liked it so much. I said, I don't care who don't like it, yo. Like I fuck with it. Like that's it's for it's for that.
dope, dope.
Yeah.
Which track have we not spoken about? Ah, first track, Zombie Arm.
Mm. Zombie arm, yo. Yeah, that shit. When I first heard that beat, then I think that was one of the first joints that he sent me. When I first heard it, it sounded like a horror movie. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like, uh, I wasn't even thinking about right because as soon as I heard it, I started writing immediately before I even heard the whole beat. I thought the whole beat was going to be like the first half.
Ah, okay.
And then as I'm writing to it, yo, I get to the part where the beat changed, and I was like, "Oh my
It
god,
caught
this
you.
shit is fucking great!" Like he caught me off guard. I was like, "Oh!" While I was writing, the beat changed because I just started writing immediately. I didn't even know that that was gonna happen, and yeah, I went crazy on that shit. That's lyrically, that's probably the best joint up there. Lyrically, the intro, that's probably the best joint up there. I actually performed that at Scaring the Hoes Halloween when we was
Ah,
in
dope.
Brooklyn and shit. Yeah, I performed that joint. Yeah.
What was that part? You mentioned about the sonogram, and sorry for fucking up my mama's plans. I'm trying to remember how. Yo, that was crazy because I had to think about that for a second.
Yeah. uh that shit was funny as hell. I still laugh at that. I think I giggled when I performed the shit too when I said that. But yeah, bro, like people don't really be talking about how like most of the time you fucked up your parents' plans. Like when you was born and you ain't asked for that, like it's not your fault, but you fucked up their plans. But thankfully you were more important than your mama's plans, and you became your mama's plans, and
Right,
she
right.
ain't decide
Yep,
to get rid of you or some shit or whatever. Yeah. It's layers, word. It's layers to the bars, bro. It's
yep,
layers.
yep. And then the other track definitely had another whole element that Skill is ill with, and that's Scully and Hitchcock.
Oh yeah, I love that record. I did that acapella at the Halloween show. It was mad cold and shit. They had the window open, so I had to warm up. You know what I mean? But Scully and Hitchcock, bro, like Yeah, if y'all watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine and shit, those is two characters on that show. They funny as hell. They like the two stupid cops, you know what I
Yep.
mean, that just get into dumb shit. Um, to be honest, there's no correlation between that song and the title. Like on that song, I was literally just dumping. Like I even say it on the song, like it's time to dump, nigga. Like, and I just was dumping bars, like just saying whatever, like stream of conscious, you know what I mean? And I named it Scully and Hitchcock because I felt like that was a dope title. Like I ain't seen no song named that. So yeah.
And then like halfway in, he drops the drums.
Yeah. Yeah, he did that
I
shit.
wasn't expecting
Yeah, I
that.
decided to put them shit right. Yeah, I decided to put them back to back too. Like, and I ain't give a fuck. It's two intros basically, like, but they both super different. They both super different.
Now, earlier we were talking about maturity and relationships. How do you feel when when you're about to drop, probably about a little less than an hour and a half, maybe about a little over an hour and a half now, the album's going to drop? Your maturity with this album compared to, say, Live With Them, Live Without Them?
Man, live with him, live without him, bro. I was good, you know what I mean? Mentally, I was alright and shit. But I definitely was a little out of place, you know. I was just a little out of place. That's why I dropped that instead of dropping like an album or some shit like that. But when I was recording that shit, I was really just writing. I wrote all that shit in like one day, except for a couple of the songs. They old. Like I think one of the songs or two of the songs it's like I recorded them a long time ago. But I was just in my bag one day, like you know, bored in the crib, probably like feeling myself, think about some old shit. You know what I mean? In my feelings. But yeah, that shit now with that new album coming out, I'm in a different place. Like
Mhm.
I'm just more stable. I don't even want to say like, oh, I'm more happy or whatever, because it's the same. You know what I mean? I ain't got no money and shit. It's the same and shit, but I'm more stable. Uh
That's key.
my yeah, I'm more stable. My pen it shows too. It's showing too for sure.
So now as y'all know, I'm a person that likes to support physicals. And, there's certain artists and groups out there that like to throw certain creativity, with certain projects. Have y'all thought, any certain creative ways, of putting certain projects out there, or maybe with the whole tour that y'all did, maybe having some type of incentive?
Yeah, hell yeah. We getting physicals for all our shit. It's Airbnb physicals. I'm gonna get physicals for this joint and my next shit. My next shit is like my best shit, bro. Like, so I gotta get physicals for that. But and then this one too, the authentic Earth one. I'm definitely gonna get some physicals for that. So we gonna do vinyls, CDs, all that shit. I'm gonna
Dope.
see if I'm gonna do cassettes. People, I don't know if niggas fuck with cassettes like that, but people
Yeah,
be
people
buying them
people
though.
still
They
rock with them.
they
Yeah.
be buying them. Yeah, they be buying them. So I'm gonna see what's good.
Like I say, take advantage of social media, do a poll, see what people, vote, see what people definitely gonna
Hmm.
support.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And tell us overall, because I know there's a lot of current and upcoming projects with many Pentagon members. But what else y'all got that you can speak about? That's possibly. maybe this year or next year.
The Pentagon. We
Yeah,
got Airbnb too coming at some point. That's going to shake up some shit because
nice, nice.
it's going to be longer. It's going to be more organized. It's going to be better. You know, we're going to shoot videos. We got content coming. Um, know it all about the drop. Some more shit. You know what I mean? Like Black got some shit in the works. You know, I'm always working too. Like all of us individually, we working. Oh, Trash and Happy about to drop. My homie Trash
Okay,
Thompson. Yeah, Trash Thompson. Happy cooking. Cause Happy about to drop the shit with Trash Thompson. And Happy gonna drop the shit with Earn De Niro. And he got his own shit dropping. Um, him and Anthony Mason.
and he
They got
working.
their own shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? So um Happy going crazy. We got yeah, we all just got some shit. Everybody coming, but as far as group wise, Airbnb too, and then we gonna drop some other shit after that. We'll figure it out, you know.
Dope, dope.
Yeah.
Oh man. Now you mentioned with the production, what was the app again?
Oh, Koala.
Right, right, right. How often have you been using it since you started?
Man, I be on and on. Like I go through like spurts, like little spurs of I be on it for 3 weeks heavy, and then I'm off it for like 2 months, and then I get back on it for heavy for like a week. You know what I mean? And I'm off it for like another 3 weeks. So it's like it's shit like that. Like I'm not consistent. I'm not consistent with producing at all. But when I'm on it though, I be finding some heat. Like I I got a crazy ear for samples. Like I always had a crazy ear. So I always find some heat. I always like end up chopping a crazy loop and shit. But you know, I don't know. I don't know, yo. I got to get more consistent. It's hard to say like how often I be up there because I'm on and off.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's dope. Yeah, I mean, if you got the passion, and like you said, you got an ear for the sample, so I know stuff be going in your head, and you want to try it out.
yeah, hell yeah.
Now, off of Airbnb, there was a certain artist on here that I wanted to ask about, and that's RTC Profit. How did y'all link up with him? Because I'm familiar with his music.
Right. Well, he wasn't even on the album. He was supposed to be on the album. To be honest, he wasn't on it. But I think they got the wrong track list on the that shit funny as hell. But Prophet is in the Pentagon and shit. So like at least that's what it seemed like. I don't know, but Prophet fuck with us. Like we fuck with Prophet. We met him um when we went to San Antonio and shit. And Prophet cool as hell, bro. He out there in Canada cooking. Like that nigga,
Hmm.
he perform in front of mad like big sold out venues and shit. Like Prophet ill as hell. We connected through him with him through the spaces and shit.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Cool, cool. For the people that are not familiar, let us know about what the Spaces is and how ill that is to just be able to build, and it's not always on music.
Yeah, that shit funny as hell. We don't do it as often. We be in Discord and shit now. But low key, I'm trying to bring back the cipher spaces and shit.
Okay.
Cause a lot of this shit came together through that. You know what I mean? We used to have mad people in our cipher spaces. You know, everybody used to be in and out of there. So we trying to bring that energy back. So yeah. Yeah, if y'all see us in spaces and shit and y'all trying to network like in general, if you in this scene and you trying to network and you see one of our spaces, like it'll behoove you to pop in and link it and try to link up with the people in there and shit. Cause it do go a long way if you trying to be in this scene. Like, it go a long way for sure.
True, true, true. Now I've been wondering because you use this mic during our interviews more than once. Is that also
Yeah,
your recording mic?
yeah, it's my recording, man. I'm gonna get another one, man. But this shit, this the one I've been fucking with right now. This why I'm nice at mixing though, because this mic is ass. So I gotta mix nice to get my vocals. So I got nice at mixing because of this shit, bro.
Ah, look at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. Just built up a skill off of off shitty product.
Yep, yep, that's a fact. They gotta make it work.
What else is in store for us from Patty Honcho that might not be related to music?
Okay. Might not be related to music. Man, getting my body right, fucking keeping my damn mind intact, not
I hear that.
staying sharp, bro. Like, yeah,
Yep.
staying sharp. Like, I feel like it's a lot of niggas, they underestimate the value in staying sharp, yo. Like, so that's I'm just trying to, as far as that, like outside of music, bro, life, man. Like, to be honest, like in the next 5 to 10 years, bro, just expect me to be on some like real grown man life shit. Like, I expect to have my life together for real. Right now, I'm working on it. So by that time, I expect it to come into fruition.
Got you, got you. I mean, big respect in that because I don't think a lot of people register that as they keep going. Too many people are stuck in just their ways and how they live and don't really realize that there's more out there and more to enjoy with your maturity. But not everyone that's a grown ass man is mature enough to even contemplate that.
Yeah, that's a fact. They stuck in their ways, man. Or it's like you said, the comfortability and shit. Like, I don't know. It's never enough, bro. Like, it's it's never enough. Like, it's always more to be done, to keep it 100. And it's time to relax and enjoy what you already did and shit. But
Yep.
I ain't really do shit yet. That's how I feel. Like, I ain't do shit. So for me, it ain't no time to chill and reflect on what I did, because I ain't really do shit yet. So, like, basically that's what I'm trying to work towards between like now and the next 10 years. You know what I mean? Like, build some shit that I could reflect on, and I could finally like start heading towards the path of settling down and actually being on some comfortable shit,
Yeah.
you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Give another MC out there a key tip that you go by in 2025.
Um, don't overthink it, bro. Like don't overthink it. You could overthink yourself into thinking, because people think when I say shit like that, or when somebody say shit like that, when someone says shit like that, they usually mean, oh, you going put some shit in a vote that's actually fire, and you should have put it out. What I'm saying is, like, a part of what I'm saying is, shit, if even if something comes to your mind and you like, man, this shit whack,
Mm,
shit, trust yourself, bro. Trust that shit. If you feel like that shit whack, I've told myself that shit so many times. Like, this shit not fire, bro. And I put that shit tucked away. You could revisit it, but during that time right there, that's how you feel right there at that moment, right? So, like, scrap that shit, go to something else. If you feel like revisiting it, you know what I mean? You get that feeling like, let me, yeah, that's art. You just go back to it. But I'm basically saying, don't overthink shit. You'll be stuck on the same shit, bro, for years.
Mm.
You'll be stuck on the same shit, bro. Just overthinking shit, bro. Like time go by, and I don't know. Like I feel like there's a lot of art that could be made within that time period of you just overthinking shit. So yeah, just throw that shit out, bro. Like and put your reps in. Don't
Yep.
don't sleep don't sleep on the reps, man. That shit it matters. Like you have to rap a lot to get good. Like you're not going well to get great. Like you ain't gonna be as nice as me if you just started last year. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like it's just not gonna happen. So it's just you got to rap a long time, bro, to get as good as you want to be. I should say. Like some niggas don't care, but to be as good as the best, you got to rap for a long time.
Now, throughout this entire interview, I've been seeing in the background. Is that the Anita Baker Rapture I see back
Oh
there?
yeah, yeah, that's that's the rap shit vinyl. Yeah, hell yeah.
Now, other fans may be interested. Give us one of your best sessions with the Pentagon.
Okay, yeah. When we recorded some shit in the Airbnb and shit. Uh, when we was in San Antonio, we was cooking it. We cooked up some ill shit. But like it was a nice ass vibe in Texas, yo. Like the Airbnb was nice. It was like hella rooms, hella space and shit. You know, we was in there smoking, chilling. We made damn near everything in there. Like we made the intro in San Antonio. That first Airbnb session, bro, like that's the best session that we probably had together as a group. Um, it's with me involved. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure they had some ill shit, but I probably wasn't there. But that's my favorite session, you know.
Dope, dope.
Yeah.
So I found the album cover. So I want to show that to the people real quick, and I want you to talk a little bit more about from what we already was speaking on earlier. There it is.
Man, it's a great cover. Super just like detailed, yo. Like everything about what she did is amazing on that joint. I couldn't ask for nothing more.
Now overall, you got Skills, you know, his signature on it. Patty Honcho's signature. Where do you see that aside from the vision?
The wizard shit, like my old emoji I used to use was like a genie. You know what I mean? Like a genie in a bottle and shit. And they wearing like a wizard, like a genie kind of like fit. You know what I mean? That resembles me and shit. And of course the vision and the world that is mine. You know
Mm,
what I mean? Yeah.
dope. You had a track on Zilly 900's Z900 radio. The track Dime Hunting.
Oh yeah. I think I got that shit too somewhere. Dime hunting is my shit, bro. When he sent me that shit, I had told him the first thing I heard was a hook. That's the first thing I heard. I was like, oh yeah, this shit need a hook. So that's why that's the first thing you hear. You know what I mean? The first thing you hear is the hook. And on Zilly on the second joint, I ain't even gonna hold you. The song I got on the next one is it's
Mhm.
better. It's way better, yo. It's way better, yo. Yeah, it's way better. But Dime Hunting is a great track. Go listen to that Z900, man. That shit. That's a good compilation album.
Yep.
He also one of the illest niggas. Also one of the illest in the underground for sure. In the world type shit, like all that. It's really nice, bro.
And the track on part two that you're on is "Open That Window." For those
Yeah,
when it drops, definitely check it out.
yeah. Open that window. Damn, that shit fire. I'm gonna listen to that shit when we get off. That shit, that's a good record, yo. Yeah.
Now, one of my last questions for today is: when you get the writing, when you heard Skell's production and knowing the concepts that you wanted, what was the process? Was there certain tracks that you wrote to here and then you left them alone for a bit, or did you just go through the whole pack and then do the writing?
Yo, yeah. The intro, not the intro, pardon me. The second song, Scully and Hitchcock.
Mm-hmm.
The first part before the drums come in, I had that written like it's the first day he sent it to me. I wrote that. And then the drums came in and I didn't write to that part until probably like 2 months later, like a month is like a while later, because I was just doing shit,
Mm-hmm.
niggas. I was like unemployed, then I got a job, then I got fired again. Like I wasn't even tapped into writing during that time when he sent me the beat, like during that specific time. So it's like I fucking I had to go back in and was like, damn, like almost forgot about this joint right here. So yeah, that happened with that record, but for relatively every other song, I wrote it in all in one session. Um, the fastest record that I wrote up there was the Boardwalk Empire shit. I wrote both of those verses probably in like 10 minutes.
Mm.
Yeah, that shit was it came. That shit was quick. That's a good song. That shit.
Dope, dope. Yo,
Yeah.
man. Once again, Patty Honcho and Skell Beats, Authentic Earth 001 is dropping at midnight.
Yes, sir. I mean, shout out to my brothers in the Pentagon and shit. Hell yeah. Earth 001 coming out. Authentic Earth 001 or DSPs at midnight, August 29th. It's out for all of y'all over there overseas and shit. Appreciate y'all. I got niggas listening to it already. I appreciate y'all. And yeah, bro, we got more coming in the works, bro. Like I'm dropping Art Monk, me and Wiz Kelly album. That shit coming out probably in like November or some shit like that.
All right, dope.
Yeah, masterpiece, bro. That shit is amazing. That's my best work. So I'm excited for y'all to hear that. Like to keep that's why I said this album that's about to come out, the scale shit, is for y'all. It's for the people to get music out. And I love it too. Obviously, I wouldn't be putting it out if I ain't like it.
Mm-hmm.
But the next shit, like it hit me differently. Like it hit me differently. It's an album for me. Like it's and y'all gonna love it, of course, too. But the Art Monk album is incredible. Easily my best work. But at midnight, y'all gonna get that scale shit, authentic Earth 001. And I appreciate y'all for having me, man. Hell yeah. Appreciate you, Ian, for having me on this shit.
Definitely, definitely. Big respect. And again, the consistency with the whole Pentagon, man, is big respect to all y'all. And it was great meeting a bunch of y'all, earlier this year. I'm a busy man. I got the work, the family, the medical stuff still going on, but I made that effort after work to try and get out there and definitely link up with y'all. So it was good to build with all y'all for the first time like that.
Oh yeah, that was love, man. I was love. Much respect as well, man. I was happy as hell when you came out there, bro. That's what this shit is about.
Definitely, definitely. Before we go, I gotta say, big shout out to everyone. Um, Know It All Expression Chamber is out right now. Earn De Niro and Happy Art Joint is dropping next month. Um, Zilly 900 about to drop or did drop today. I got to check to confirm that. And you and Skill got the authentic Earth 001 dropping very soon after midnight. Midnight. So again,
Yo,
all ill music that's out and continuously dropping. So salute to you. Salute to the whole Pentagon.
hell yeah, we appreciate you again, bro. You know what I mean? Always a pleasure.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let everyone know where they can reach out to you and also give you shout outs.
Yeah, that's Patty Honcho on Instagram, Patty underscore Honcho on Twitter, Patty underscore Honcho on TikTok. I think, yeah. Shout out to all my people, bro. The whole Pentagon, man. Shout out to all the supporters that fuck with me. You know, never gonna take y'all for granted. Y'all the reason why this train rolling and shit. And yeah, bro, a lot of shit coming soon, man. I just been trying to get shit right, man. Put shit out the right way and have this shit sound right for y'all. So yeah, appreciate that.
Indeed, indeed. And on behalf of our HHDG media crew, we're going to say peace.